everyone? Welcome back to another episode of
Oh, bitch.
My name is Danielle.
And I'm Zach.
If you can take just a moment out of your time to do us a favor and like, subscribe, and, during this episode or even after you're done watching or listening in, leave us a review or drop any questions that you have down in the comments. But with that being said, we have a really juicy topic today. I'm really excited about this one, so let's get into it.
Here we go. Welcome back to another episode, everyone. Today we just wanted to have a little bit of a more fun time.
Yeah.
So Danielle and I thought that we would both come and make some lists.
Oh, I need my list.
Did you grab your list?
I have my list.
Did you grab your rose pen?
I have my rose pen.
Don't
Look,
you
we
love
have
those
matching
cute
rose
little
pens.
pens?
It's cute.
That being said, we're holding paper and we're holding pens because Danielle and I wanted to play a little cute game of what's in and what's out.
Why do you keep leaning over this way? Are you trying to look at my thing? Don't look at my list.
So we're playing what's in and what's out. Basically how it works is Danielle and I have decided, as two people who are young, emerging, growing, moving, shaking, thriving, failing, all of the things, what's in for the year, what's out for the year. We're just going to go through our lists and just fucking talk about it. Because I'm sure y'all have ins and outs for this year too. Maybe we align. Maybe we don't. And as usual, whatever your ins and outs are, down in the comments below, please.
Let us know if you agree with us or not. But
Yeah.
I think we have a good sense of,
And I've not seen yours and you've not seen mine.
No. Okay,
I'm
so
ready for you.
You guys ready for the first one? Suspenders.
I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm doing it. I'm committed to it. I'm
Okay,
committed to it.
suspenders. What do we think about suspenders? Is it in?
When you said suspenders, I thought, suspend just let's suspend it. And I was like, ooh.
That's suspense. Okay, suspenders. Do we think they're in or do we think they're out? Do you know what suspenders are?
Yeah, I do. I'm just trying to think about it. For me, they're out.
I feel like they're out.
I don't look good in them. I've tried to look good in them. It's just never going to happen.
I just can't. Every time that I think of somebody saying oh, let's go buy a suspender or what, I just think of a guy
Who says let's go buy a suspender?
I don't know, but I think of a gentleman or, anyone.
A male identifying individual.
Yeah, I think of that and them going, ugh, and pulling out their straps. You know when they pull it out and they're like, ugh.
The thing
That's
is
what I think of.
people used to wear suspenders in replacement of a belt, right? You don't wear a belt and suspenders together. You wear one or you wear the other because it looks stupid. Have you seen somebody who wears both?
No, that's
in my opinion, it looks fucking stupid. You wear one or the other. I will say, there are some people who pull off wearing suspenders but not having them over the shoulders, just letting them dangle at the waist. I've seen people wear them that way and they look really nice. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, I think they're out. I don't even want to talk about it anymore now.
Next one. What's
okay,
the next
one? Suspenders, out. Let us know if you guys agree or not. Next. I love this one because y'all know, as an owner of a cosmetics company.
What is she?
Okay. Black lip liner and a clear gloss.
Ew, out.
Are you nuts?
Out.
Black lip liner and a clear gloss, it's in, baby.
Who does that look good on?
Hey, what do you mean? Who does it? And listen, makeup can look good on anybody. Don't get me started.
Yes, I know, but a black lip liner?
Yes, it's a thing. This was a trend back in the day, and I feel like it's slowly coming up. I'm seeing all of these girls on
who are all these girls?
I'm seeing girls. I'm gonna say girls. Girls. I'm seeing all these girls, which means girls in my mind is men, women, and it's just a phrase that I use. But I'm seeing all these girls, and they're just they have the liner,
black lip liner.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't play with me.
Okay,
I say in, you say out.
Out.
Don't.
It's out.
Okay, next. Crop tops.
In. Oh. What's wrong with crop top? You're wearing one, bitch.
No. This is a sports bra, baby, because
Crops.
I work out.
My mama crop.
Remember in our last episode when I said I work out?
When you talked all about how you hated working out.
That one. Crop tops. Okay, I'm gonna say crop tops are in. I feel like summertime.
But what was your hesitation?
My hesitation was it's what crop top? You know what I
see.
mean? Like, there's certain crop tops where, like, you'll wear to, like, a festival, and I just feel like they're not in.
And where is the crop?
Yeah, like, how high? How high? Where's the crop?
Are we wearing a high-waisted something with it? Like, you know, we gotta think
Are we wearing bell bottoms? What does the outfit look like? I'm gonna say in.
In for me, too.
Okay, next. Oversized jackets. I have to say in because, like, y'all know I love this. You probably will see it almost all the next episodes I'm wearing this.
Anything.
Oversized anything.
Love when, like, a top, like, for me, I love, because I love my legs, everyone. Let me just say that. I love my legs, so I like wearing something super tighted and fitted at the bottom part of my body, but something loose on the top. I think it just is a very flattering silhouette.
I have to say in. Honestly, the one thing that I love the most, oversized blazers. I'm into it. I'm into it.
You can wear them as dresses too.
Wore one in the second episode. Yes. Yeah, you can. 100%. So oversized blazers, in for sure. Next. I hate this one with the passion. Okay?
So this is out for you.
This is out for me. Puffed sleeves. I can't do it. I can't.
Like, you mean like an accoutrement, like big puff sleeve kind of moment?
I hate that you use the word accoutrement because I've never heard that, but yes. Whatever that is, yes.
Sometimes they look good, though.
Okay.
You should watch Drag Race. Some of the queens pull off a puff sleeve.
What do you
really
mean?
well.
I've been watching All Stars Drag Race.
What
all
season
day
are you on?
I'm on whatever season I've been watching. I have no idea.
That's so helpful to everyone.
No, seriously though,
whatever season I've been watching.
I think it's
1,
episode
2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Which season?
I'm gonna say puff sleeves. I mean, yeah, puff sleeves are out.
Depends for me. I'm gonna say it depends. It's a case-by-case basis.
I don't need a balloon on my arm. I'm sorry. I don't want to fly away. I want to walk. I want to walk. I don't want to fly. I'm not ready for it.
She said, I don't want to take off.
I don't want to take off today. Okay, ready? Vintage clothing. It's making a huge comeback right now. So in.
Sustainable fashion wherever you can do it. Secondhand fashion.
In. So
guys,
if you got
fast fashion is the second biggest pollutant in the world.
I agree. I mean, mind you, don't get me wrong. I do love a good, expensive material girl. I love using that word now.
Material girl?
Material girl.
Gorgeous girls?
Like, gorgeous girls. Like, sometimes I'll be chilling with my girls and, like, somebody will be like, oh my God, I love your makeup today. And they'll be like, material girl.
I find for me, I love to vintage shop. I love to thrift. Like, I'm that girl. Totally. If I have to be in the right frame of mind to really look through those racks, because if I'm not, I can't commit.
I agree. That's the thing. And that's another thing with, like, you have to have patience. You have to have a lot of patience because you can literally, if you're going in just to, like, you have something in your mind of what you want, it's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
You need to, like, really be open-minded. But yeah, vintage clothing, super in. Furry slippers.
In. I will accept no other.
Okay, but I'm talking like.
Are you talking about the UGG ones with the strap on the back?
No, I love those.
Those are in. I have several pairs.
Okay, we know what Zach wants. We know what you want for your birthday. Okay, I'll say in.
I will not give you another choice on that. They must be in.
Okay, they're in.
It's like walking on a fucking cloud.
Okay, they're in. All right, fanny packs.
I'm conflicted. I'm very conflicted.
Okay, here's the thing, though.
If you're gonna give me, like, a grandma fanny pack, like, old, like, has a million fucking pockets and zippers and shit, no. If you're gonna give me a clean one with one zipper and you just open, then yes. I have to see what the fanny pack looks like.
I want to say yes to fanny packs. I'm down. I'm always down for a juicy fanny pack. But
what's the but?
To some of the gentlemen out there that like to wear fanny packs, and I want to say maybe satchels. I'm using that word because I heard it in The Hangover. When they want to wear their, like, you know, Pacific Mall, you know, satchel fanny packs, the Gucci ones, but it's not really Gucci because you know there's only one G on it and not two G's on it, so you know it's the fake Gucci. And they're wearing it and they're just, you know, taking it. I can't do it. So I'm going to say yes, but I'm going to say we're going to say it's in for everyone except for these men. Change what you're doing. Change it. It's 2022, baby.
Is your list done yet?
No.
Okay, we gotta keep going.
Okay, next. Ready? I have 2 more. Cheeky ripped jeans. I'm talking ripped jeans by the butt.
Like if there's a rip on the ass?
Like there's a rip on the ass.
No, they're
like
out.
the asshole. There's a rip right there.
No, it's out. That's out. If I want to show my ass, I'll just show my bare ass.
Okay, so what about the line?
It's out.
I want to say they're in.
If I want to show my ass, I'll show my ass.
100%.
And I have several times.
But this is like being classy ass. It's like, I'm classy, but you don't know what I'm going to do tonight.
I'm going to say out.
Okay, I'm done. Go.
Okay, beautiful. So I actually organized my list, unlike Danielle. We didn't have to like just talk about what's in and out.
Can you tell who's organized and who's not?
I'm going to start with what's out because let's start with the bad news and then we'll end on the good news.
Okay.
Facebook is out.
Oh my God. Get out.
If you are under 30 and you use Facebook.
Okay, but mind you though, I hate a Facebook. Like I hate going on Facebook.
There's one reason why I would deactivate my Facebook account. The only reason, you know this, the only reason I still have Facebook is for Facebook Marketplace, bitch.
Yeah, Facebook
only
Marketplace
reason because Facebook Marketplace is a lot.
It's also Facebook is really good for businesses. Like to set up a Facebook shop. I haven't fully. Even SEO optimization and stuff like that, which we're going to have a whole episode talking about that. Yeah. But like, it's apparently really good for it. I'm still in the research process of figuring it all out on my own, but apparently it's good for it. Other than that, stop Facebook Messenger.
Facebook.
Just do it.
Unless you want to join like your mom and see what she's up to on Facebook. Like, which for me, like I'll ask my mom what she's up to at home. I don't need to see what she's up to. My mom's not a big.
That's cute. That's cute. My mom is obsessed with Facebook.
Of course she is,
so
as she should be.
She's like this on her phone.
For people our age, please like use something else. Being petty, out.
I don't agree.
You don't agree?
I don't agree. I'm a petty bitch.
I love being petty.
I'm a petty bitch.
I love it. A good gossip sesh. Every bitch needs a good gossip sesh.
I'm not like overly petty. Like when I see some people and they're overly petty, I'm like, okay, chill, relax.
Like for me, acting in a petty way, it's out. Like I'm not gonna act. For me, if somebody's like pissing me off,
I'm being petty.
I'm at the.
What? If you're just like not on my level right now and we're not clicking, I am going to be petty.
See, I'll remove myself from the situation. I'm just at a point where I'm like, I can't stoop that low anymore because it affects me and I don't want it to affect me anymore.
I get it. So I do.
Being petty for me is out. But I love that it's in for you.
It's in, baby. It's in. It will always be in, honey.
This I feel very strongly about, and let me explain myself with this one. Taking a break from social media announcements are out. Unless you own a business or your income is largely like your income comes through social media. Like for you with BIB, you get a lot of inquiries through your social media. So if you are taking a break, you have to let your clientele know.
Yes.
But if you just have a personal account and you're like, hey everyone, like my mental health has just been so bad and I'm just like going through so much right now and I'm going to take a break. If you need to get a hold of me, no. Just take the break. Why do you have to tell us?
You know what,
Just take the break.
That's a little bit of a debate because
I know it's a debate. I'm being bold.
Bitch.
I'm being very bold.
Bitch. Very motherfucking bold. There's so many people that you may look at them and they have like 700. Honestly, followers on Instagram, it's out too. It's out. Because I see people's accounts that have 700 followers, but they're booming. So it's like those 700 followers to us, we may think nobody's really looking at your account, but those 700 followers might be like die-hard followers.
If you have a business, and like again, if your cash flow goes through social media, then yes, you have to announce it. But if you just need a break because, oh my God, like don't tell us. Just take the break.
Tell us how you really feel, Zai.
Take the fucking break and then reach the people who you need. What else is out? Unsolicited feedback. If I didn't ask, don't tell me.
I'm the type of bitch that's going to be like, I'm sorry you didn't ask, but here's my opinion.
Do you know what no, because like, I'll give you a perfect example. I'll walk downstairs in my home feeling so good about the way I look, how I feel. The other day I was wearing these earrings. I was wearing like a hoop earring that I really loved. walk downstairs to see my dad on the couch. And again, no good morning, no how are you, no nothing. He just goes, oh my God, those earrings are awful. And I just have to say, oh, I'm sorry, I don't believe I asked. I don't believe I asked for your opinion. And to tell you the truth, I actually was feeling really good in these earrings, and then now you told me that. So, like, I didn't need to hear it. Unsolicited feedback, out.
Agreed.
Society's bullshit is out. Like, and what I mean by that is, like, if you feel any societal pressure to be a certain way, you have no obligation to anyone. You owe nothing. I agree. You don't owe anybody anything. Do what you want.
Out.
Arguments over text are out.
Oh my God, first of all, I'm a caller. Actually, it's so annoying because for some odd reason, the past few months, my whole girl group, we're like a FaceTime thing. Like,
I love FaceTime.
We just like to FaceTime. Like, well, I'll be driving and we're FaceTime, and I'm like, do these bitches not understand that I've got data in a motherfucking thing? Like, relax. But I think I'm more of a FaceTime or a call. Yeah. I can't text.
For me, if we're having an argument or we're having a moment that needs to be discussed, bitch, you better be saying that shit right to his face.
Also,
you better come with your concerns right here.
Also,
and if you don't, then I don't want to hear about it.
I'm also like a right now person. Like, if we have an argument,
we're hashing it out now.
I hate it. I love you, Bubba, but shout out to my husband. But I do love you, babe, but it's so annoying when we argue and he likes to just like, okay, we'll revisit it.
The thing is, too, is if you argue over text, everything is lost in translation over text. You never get to know what the intention of that person is. So again, if we have an issue, bring it to my face. Or don't bring it at all. Or don't bring it at all.
Yeah.
Bring it in person, bring it over a call, bring it where we can understand each other, or don't bring it at all.
Agreed.
Last thing I will say, because I actually have a very big opinion on this, being humble is out. And I'm going to explain
What do you mean out?
Let me explain.
No, I don't agree.
Being humble is out. Being self-aware is in.
No, being humble is in.
I'm going to explain.
Okay, explain, baby. Explain.
I do not like humility as an emotion at all. And I'm going to tell you all why. I think that we as a society and we as people are always conditioned to think about what's wrong with us, where we lack, where we need to improve. We're never taught to celebrate the things about ourselves that are that are innately in us that are wonderful. And I find that, like, when you're humble, like, I know for me as a performer, people will be like, oh, I mean, I've never been told that I'm humble because I'm not. But for people who are, they're like, it's so nice that, like, you're humble about, like, what you do. The reason I don't like humility is because it makes me feel like you have to be palatable to the people around you and you can't ever express what you're good at. You have to wait for people to congratulate you on something that you're good at, and that pisses me off. Whereas, if you're self-aware, don't get me wrong, I'm very aware of what I'm good at and I will always speak on it, but I am also very aware of what I'm not good at and I will speak on that too. So now we're on to what's in. Being self-aware is in. Growth in any capacity is in. Whatever you need to do to grow and be a better person, do it.
Yeah.
Being kind, in. We are simply living in a world where everybody is so divided. If you can be anything in this world, be kind. Moving on.
Agreed.
Speaking up is in. If something is bothering you, do not be that person who doesn't say anything. Always say something.
Yes.
Even like when we've been working on this podcast. Like, again, I know because I'm self-aware, bring you back to self-aware.
Okay, humble bitch.
Humble. It's out. Humble's out, I know for me that, like, I, as a working person, like, there are great attributes to working with me. There are also not great attributes to working with me. And something that I told you when we first started this process is I always said to Danielle, where I was like, I would always rather you tell me how you feel and risk hurting my feelings than say nothing at all, because I'm a grown-ass bitch, and whatever you have to say, I will take it in and I will handle it accordingly and I will account for myself.
You did.
So always speak up when shit is not right. We are living in a world where too much evil is happening that standing by is not an option anymore.
Agreed.
You must speak up.
Agreed.
Meeting people where they're at, that's in. What I mean by that is, like, there were so many times where, like, let's say, like, for example, I'm a very politically minded person, I like to be progressive, I like to make a lot of space for people outside of my lived experience, And I know there are a lot of people who don't make that same space, who will say the wrong thing, who might say something that's like racist or homophobic or what have you, and they don't understand the intention behind it.
I agree.
The old me used to get upset and want to distance myself from that person because I always felt like, how dare you not understand? But now if I meet somebody where they're at and I'm like, hey, that's actually not an appropriate term to use, and I walk them through why their intention doesn't necessarily equate to their impact, we have a whole new connection and a whole new authenticity, and I've allowed us to both move through that moment and heal from it.
I say that's in too.
Yes, me too. Consent is in. I really don't think I need to divulge on what that is. Mental health check-ins, that's in. That is something that we do all the time.
We do all the time before every episode, and then we do it after every episode, and we're just like, how do you feel? How do you feel about today? Like, it's very important, especially seeing as how we both do deal with anxiety. Yeah, so it's very important for mental health.
And there's flare-ups. We always got to make room for people's mental health. If you don't, how do you expect people to achieve their best?
I agree.
Like, truly. And my last thing, accountability.
So in, please.
When you fuck up, which we are all bound to do,
all the time,
please account for it. Stop with cut the excuses, cut the crap, cut the blaming. If you're in the wrong, own it. Working through that process, it's guilt. It doesn't feel good, but you will feel so much better coming out the other side, knowing that you're like, I accounted for that. I handled my own feelings. I handled the person I aggrieved's feelings, and we're both feeling better now.
I agree.
But for now, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Like usual, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you want to follow us on our social medias, they're right up here. At Zach Colangelo with 2 H's, at Viv Cosmetics with a Z on the end. Instagram and TikTok. What else am I missing?
You guys have any ins or outs? If you guys want to agree with us or disagree, have a little debate on our YouTube, let us know.
Yeah, drag us, bitches.
We are drag. You can drag us across the floor, babies. We love it. But if you guys are also listening to this over a podcast stream, like Spotify, we are also on YouTube and vice versa. So make sure you guys, get all of our connects.
Yes, and I think with
mantra.
Oh my God, I have to give our mantra for today.
Yeah, we need a mantra.
Yes, I have a beautiful mantra for today. It comes from one of my favorite people in the world who's an icon, Billy Porter. Billy Porter was once on The View or on some sort of talk show in an interview, and he said to the interviewer, "Wherever I am, as a result of my truth, is where I'm meant to be."
Oh, I love that.
And when I heard that, it blew my mind. I'll say it one more time.
Okay.
Wherever I am, as a result of my truth, is where I'm meant to be.
Love it. That's
and
good.
With that, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Love you guys.